pediatric dental setting, it pretty much means tooth decay in baby teeth or young children, and this is based on the American Dental Association. So this would be considered tooth decay this is regular tooth decay, but this is a children's book, so it is tooth decay in children, this book. That's one example, and this is another example. If you can see the cavities in between the teeth, that's also tooth decay as well. In 2014, 31% of the U.S. kids missed school due to tooth-related issues, and this was a survey done by Delta Dental. The age range was from 6 to 12 years, and despite what some people may think, caries can form as early as 6 months old. So whenever a baby gets its first tooth, that's when they're supposed to go to the dentist. The main causes for childhood tooth decay are acids and sugar. So anything in juice, that even like breast milk has sugar, regular milk has sugar. Most fruits have sugar, but it's a natural sugar, so they suggest that you eat fruits before you eat candy or drink soda. If you reduce the consumption of sugary snacks and drinks, even Gatorade and Powerade has a very high sugar content. That will help with preventing cavities. And it only takes about 20 minutes after consuming the first bit of sugar for the acid to start attacking the teeth. The main cause for cavities in babies is falling asleep with the bottle or juice. The babies tend to sleep 8 to 10 hours at a time, and within 8 to 10 hours, the liquid pools around the teeth, and it immediately starts to attack the enamel. And I'm going to pass this around now. This is the Book of Cavities in Children. Okay, got it. Enamel is the strongest substance in the body. You can see on the cover of that book that the enamel is completely gone on that kid's teeth. That's why it's black. That's decay, but the reason that it looks like that is because the enamel is completely eaten off by sugar and acid. Once enamel is gone, you can't replace it. It doesn't grow back. It's also the strongest substance in the body, and it's a very important one because it's what's on the outside of your teeth. Try substituting sweet snacks and sweet sugary drinks like soda or Gatorade with vegetables and fruit, which contain natural sugars. Another way to prevent cavities is to use fluoridated water, which is in most sinks, unless you have a well. And it's also in most toothpastes as well. In the year 2000, the U.S. Task Force did 21 studies on fluoridated water, and it did prove that fluoride reduces cavities by 29% among kids between the ages of 4 and 17. So if sink water is nasty, try to force yourself to drink it because it will prevent cavities. Finally, get your child accustomed to using a toothbrush. If they see you brushing your teeth, they'll want to join in and brush theirs as well. Invite them in the bathroom with you, make brushing fun. If you have an Apple or an Android device, there's a really cool timer that you can download on it called the Disney Magic Timer, and it times them to make sure they're brushing their teeth for 2 minutes. It's a fun way to make sure that the kids are brushing for the entire 2 minutes. For the children under the age of 1, you need to wipe their gums with a wet washcloth, and it removes excess food and plaque that can cause cavities on the front teeth. And per the American Academy of Dentistry, 25% of our nation's children have 80% of the cavities. So if you think that we have over 1 billion people that live here, you can think of how much 25% is. Remember that the healthier diet you provide your child with little to no sugar, the less likely they will have cavities. Baby teeth are just as important as permanent teeth. People think that because we lose them, they're not as important as permanent teeth, but they can cause, decay on baby teeth can cause health issues, speech problems, and it can cause them to miss school as well. Lastly, consult a dentist as soon as you see your child's first tooth coming in. And remember that one dental visit when there is one tooth can equal 0 cavities.